Okay, hello. Today's gonna be cool because we're gonna start something almost from scratch. Not fully from scratch because we count with the amazing work of different artists, including our current animator, John, but also the work of concept art by Anastasia and Michael Michera that did the modeling of this first version of our Sangis. I mean, it says Carnae wolf, but actually the evolution is gonna be Sangis lupus, which is a wolf of blood, basically. And I'm gonna be working in the basic AI and the basic movement and mobility of this little fella that we see there. That now basically is doing just big circles. So I'm pretty excited about this. So one of the things I was doing is actually preparing the blank space. That's the first step usually. So this is our friend there with only 3 animations, but at least starting point to let me see if I got everything correct. I don't want to put excuse me, the audio quite loud, but yeah. So hey, Original 9, you woke up. Yeah, what time is it? 3 AM. That's the beginning of the night. So yeah, the plan is actually to build the blank space, the animation blueprint, a bit of the behavior tree most likely. I think this guy is gonna need a behavior tree. I could be okay with just blueprint logic or using utility AI, but I can see how this wolf is gonna have different stages, and that is better translated when you use behavior trees. So that's what I feel by gut feeling, and that behavior tree is gonna help me more to get this done correctly. Again, not texture yet, no nothing, but we got this kind of fella, which is interesting because the entire brief is a mix between a wolf and lizard and a big cat. There are different blended elements there, which I think is gonna be pretty scary and interesting once they go in different packs. And also we got a jumping attack animation, so we can already start with actually proper attacks. So we got all the ingredients to work. Yes, we don't have idles right now, we don't have walking animation, we don't have secondary abilities that we have planned, but that's okay. We got the minimum to move the wolf, putting in a point that is optimal, and then do the attack. And that is gonna be the plan for tonight, basically. So let's jump in. So the first thing I want to do is to do a controller. Right now I'm moving the wolf with a scene function, basically, which is this thing here. Well, let me just open the wolf here. And just on tick, I'm basically doing some math. Don't worry about the crazy blueprint because it's gonna be removed basically. But yeah, I'm just calculating a sim function here, which is driven. I think I rebuilt this, but for some reason it's still working, so I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, I rebuilt this. I don't know why I had this fucking shit here, I have to be honest. Oh no, sorry, I know why. Forget it. I'm working different projects, so sometimes my brain just gets mixed. So this is the movement input that is driven by the sine and cosine version of this. So if I remove this, I guess the wolf is not gonna move, so we can start with that actually. So let me see. It's gonna move because I put 1000 velocity as blocking, but it's not gonna move from his spot. So there we go. That's where we have it. Most likely it's gonna be slightly bigger than this. We will have different. But yeah, that's our starting point. Still big though, eh? Still big. Okay, so the next step is gonna be working in the behavior tree, if that makes sense, or I want to start with... Nah, let's start with the behavior. Let's start with the controller AI. So that's pretty simple. We are gonna go here and we are gonna make a controller. I can use the this guy here as a base. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's try. Let's use that. Or I have the CRETE AI controller VP. No, let's use the creature AI. They have different behaviors of the bipeds on the game, so I'm gonna start with this one. I have my different thoughts. Okay, let's take this and let's say quadruped AI CRETE, and this guy, just for the sake of testing, what it's gonna do is on begin play, you know what, on tick until we figure out what to do, we are gonna say move to actor, and the actor is gonna get a player pawn. So we are gonna get this guy here, and it's gonna be constantly using that. And now we're gonna go to the card 9 here. This is the fastest way of putting the AI run up and running. Yo, Shadows, how are you, my man? Century, hello, hello, Original 9, nice to see you here. So yeah, this is the fastest way of seeing the AI working, and if it's working, most likely we need navigation mesh. Let me see if there is navigation mesh. You can press P, and yeah, that's our navigation mesh for this test. So we are all good. The only thing we need to do is now go in here and go into controller, and the controller, flying AI. No, we need the quadruped AI, different controllers for different purposes. And if I'm not wrong, that should be it. Yeah, that's chasing our ass. I mean, he's very fast, so yeah, it's gonna it's gonna be hard to avoid him. So let me just, out of curiosity, to put it far to see how it feels to see this motherfucker coming to you, because I can tell you, it is not nice. It is not nice because they run a lot. And I lost him. Oh, there we go. Yeah, man, no way you can run away from this. No way you can run away from this. I can tell you that. Because the speed of this dude, by his size and animation, it is actually double than the speed of the player. So really, really, really interesting. Hey, Shadows, any book you recommend on how to use Unreal 5? Being completely honest, not really, but today someone asked me about what is the best play of source, how is the best play of learning Unreal. I can say that Unreal has one of the best learning paths, official learning paths and documentation I ever seen in any other software. They put a lot of efforts on training. So I'm gonna just give you, you can print this as a PDF or whatever, or document and read in offline, but let me just learning path Unreal. Basically in the learning, one second, because I think I'm trying to can put things on the left screen because, you know, NDAs and bullshit, and I got tabs. I need to be careful. Anyway, I'm finding it. But basically, something like this. See, yeah, something like this. Which a learning path is incredibly useful, which is Unreal Engine learning. And here is the best place to start. You can literally start with, I would say, the getting started part, your first hour in Unreal Engine 5, and go through everything. The begin play, this one here, it looks like it's from people starting, but actually, I can tell you, many Unreal devs, they don't know about this because I noticed. And this is basically the Unreal Engine framework. How the game state works, how the game mode works, how the player state works, how the controller works. It is incredibly useful. Like this part here, the gameplay framework. It is really, really nice. Really nice.
Hello and welcome to
And this is an incredibly beautiful graph that you can also download. I think it's in an image. To, yeah, man, to understand how this works. This is your Bible of Unreal to understand the entire framework. So, really useful. I was really surprised when I found it. Like, it's in the, you know, as kind of the first chapters, but it's like, yeah, man, if you understand this, you understand the engine, at least the framework. Of course, there are many things, you know, to learn, but this is the overall bite of the engine. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Carlos Chica, what's up? So that's my little tip about learning. Just go to the official documentation. This learning path is great, and also these schemes are incredibly useful. Like, for example, here now that we are doing AI, basically I'm going to be working with a navigation agent, a navigation volume, navigation mesh. I'm not going to need avoidance so far. I'm going to need AI movement. I'm not going to use proxy links. I'm not going to use smart links right now. But basically this is going to work. And this is more like the behavior. Yeah, that's where you have the behavior tree. That is depending on the navigation, and this is what we are gonna do. And most likely the controller should be around here. There we go. So that's what we are gonna do. Player controller and AI controller. You see, just in a glimpse, you can have the idea of how everything works. So it's pretty cool and recommended, 100%. All right, let's do that. Okay, so the first thing, this guy is super fast. Definitely this is working. What I want to do now, maybe is starting with the behavior tree. Yeah, let's start with the behavior tree. So we are gonna, I don't know if I can create it from here. Nah. So let's create it here in AI, behavior tree, and let's call this quadruped BT. And behavior tree works from the top to the bottom and from the left to the right, okay? The first thing you need to do is to have a selector. Many people get very confused about the difference between a selector and a sequence. Like, let me just put this more clear. Let's imagine that here we have, I'm gonna put weights, but this is gonna be different. This is gonna be, I don't know, find target, and then it's gonna be attack, and then it's gonna be, I don't know, reposition, for example, or block. Okay, after the attack they try to block. I can do this, and then I can copy this here, and then this is a sequence. This is very simple. As it is right now, if I have the root and I do this, or I do this, one of the two, there is going to be already a difference here in what is going to happen. If I go here, a selector is going to run only the first available task that meets all the decorator conditions. Right now we don't have decorator, meaning that the first one is going to hit, is going to be true, and it's not going to jump to anything else. So this guy is going to go here, is going to find a target, and it's going to jump to whatever is in the next branch. But this branch is already done. This selector says I select one, I select the first one which is successful. That's it. If this one is not successful, it's going to try to the next one. If this one is not successful, it's going to try the next one. And once it's done, we consider this successful. Now, the difference with a sequence, it is going to jump, is the other way around. It's going to jump over all the targets. It's going to do find target, it's going to attack later, and it's going to block until finds a decorator that blocks the entire sequence. And that the sequence is not successful, so it stops trying the next step. So this one works, the first one is successful, we stop doing more logic, and this one is we keep going until we fail. That's the big difference between selectors and decorators. So usually you start with a selector and you need this, and then a second selector. And there is kind of legacy reasons why, but it's something like this. And these selectors is gonna be most likely, this is gonna be like roaming, and this is gonna be like combat. This can change. There are many ways of how to do this, but oh, I'm reading some extra comments. Oh, I have top chat. I'm stupid. Live chat. Yo, also thoughts in Unreal Engine 5 paid subscription for non-gaming dev from 2024. My thoughts is like, why, you know, Epic Games is gonna be different of anyone else, you know, like this was absolutely expected. During 3-4 years they open all the market towards virtual production, towards automotive, towards architecture, towards medical animation, education. Spotify was free in the very beginning, fully free. Amazon was free in the very beginning. Unity was free in the very one. Actually, no. Unity moved from a paid service, but this is more like a normal cycle of any company that grows a lot. They hire a lot, and then at some point it's not sustainable. Even if you do the math, I'm wondering how the hell Fortnite millions of skins sold per year are not enough to hold the company. But I understand it's a business, and at some point they need to make profit. And of course, virtual production, they did a massive movement and trying to put their heads inside every single virtual production, which makes absolutely sense. I mean, I've been working in DNEC at ILM, and both places they were blooming in terms of using Unreal Engine inside the VFX. At some point, they will send the invoice. That makes completely sense. What I hope is that for indie developers, not developers, indie filmmakers, or small companies, is a bit more progressive, and they have already the enterprise fee, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, I mean, not surprised. But with that said, the part that to me is a bit more scary, it is not the fee about the engine. It is about a bit of metaverse obsession. And mainly the reason, if you see the Tim Sweeney letter, focusing into the idea that the things were not going as expected. In terms, this transition into the metaverse, it was more expensive than expected. And the first thing is like, what the hell do we mean by metaverse? Do we mean a Rihanna concert inside Fortnite, or do we mean something else? Because that is a lot of money into something that is not proven that people really care about. They care about Fortnite, and I think that's why it was way more profitable when they were more into season passes or this kind of things than this kind of Unreal Engine for Fortnite, developers, Metaverse, whatever, Roblox, copy paste. You want to consider, I think that's to me the thing that is scaring me the most, because I see the source code and I think sort of intention into going these massive open worlds with systems like Iris, which theory, I don't know, the goal is to replicate thousands of hundreds. I'm not sure about the numbers of actors in a server. So the question is, why? Do people really want that? My personal opinion, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think that was a bit of a bad dream we got because of COVID and isolation, and people wanted to connect to each other in a kind of weird moment in our lives. We all suffer in different ways and different manners, either physically or emotionally, and I think that was why the metaverse idea got some attention. But once we came back to a bit of a new normality, that's how we call it, right? This metaverse idea, I think it's too much, man. The last thing you want to see in your favorite franchise is to see a fucking mashups of other franchises inside your favorite franchise. If I'm going to, I don't know, watch Lord of the Rings, and then I see Superman joining in the middle of the movie because now this is metaverse friendly, I'm gonna leave the fucking cinema. So I have my concerns about the direction of metaverse in general. And I'm concerned about putting too much money into something that might not be as welcome as might they think in their own bubbles. The risk of all these are the bubbles. Like, I don't see it. And this is my personal opinion. I can be absolutely wrong, but so far I'm gonna say I said NFT is crap, and now the value is under the floor. I said AI is bullshit and has no practical uses, and so far no one has proven me wrong. I talk about the generative AI, the one that steals from people. So far, nothing really interesting is on the market. So far I have two jackpots on those predictions. I don't see metaverse as something mass adopted. So I don't know. That's my thought. Anyway, that's it. Let's do AI, the one that doesn't steal the other, the one that tries to kill you but doesn't steal you. Alrighty. Okay, so combat. I'm thinking that maybe we don't do behavior trade, thinking that maybe to block it out we can do it this here. But I still need to do something interesting, which is I want to have the AI to don't go in a straight line, I want the AI to do zigzag. So for that I need to project to make a line, to split the line in 4 parts, and then to offset the points left, right. But also I need to update the points while the player is moving any music. So how we are gonna do this? I have different ideas. I'm wondering if I get the tick here and let's say what will happen if I got these two things together. Like, I'm moving the AI towards me, but at the same time I want the AI to do a sim function to rotate it left and right. Yeah, it's working. It's merging both behaviors together. No, actually not. Or yes. By the way, this is inverted. It's just freaking out. I think it's fighting against himself. I think in the tick, yeah. This is not how you should do it. Definitely not. So what we need to do is actually to define the final position in one place and remove this tick here. So rather than moving to actor, we are gonna do a move to location. And this location is gonna be the get player pawn. We are gonna get the time. Get time in seconds. And we are gonna get here the get actor location. And we need also to get the forward vector. Sorry for the rant about metaverses and all this shit. And then we are gonna multiply this. Oh, this is interesting actually, because we can rotate vector. Rotate vector around axis. The axis is 1. And we are gonna multiply this here. We are gonna make this as a float. This is gonna be the distance, and we are gonna say 8 meters from the wall from me. And so far this is degrees. So if I say 30 degrees, means that it's gonna be a bit on my right. Let's test this out. Not fully sure that it's gonna work, but I want to check what we got. It's gonna keep trying to go to me. Yeah. And once it's close to me, it should rotate a bit to the side. Yeah, it's rotating to the left. Yeah. The only thing is not updating. Oh. That was an update. That's an interesting behavior as well. That's kind of very, very interesting. Oh. Okay, sorry. We need to add this as well. And let's put this minus 50. This would be on my right side, in theory. Wow, why? Joder, macho, qué idiota soy. Sometimes I think my brain capacity is on his limit. Okay. I was multiplying the position, so obviously that goes to fucking nowhere. That should work now. Should come to me. Once it's close to me, it's gonna try to pivot a bit to the right. There we go. He's our friend. Yeah, it's going to the right. See? And it's interesting because if I start rotating, he rotates with me. Or goes to this direction. And also it's my new pet because comes with me wherever I go. But yeah, that is working. Now, the next interesting step is gonna be to set focus. This is gonna rotate, what is focus? Set, my goodness, dude, come on, man. You're not so stupid. And then the focus is gonna be this pawn here. We can call something like this, and this should be looking at me, which is gonna help us to test the blank space. So once goes there, which is not very focusing to me, right? The reason of that might be because, I know why, because this Carnae wolf is basically, his rotation is not based on his focus, it's based in movement. You want to use this, the desired control rotation. Basically, this should give a different behavior. So now our wolf, what is it? Is there, and once it starts to rotate, it's still not looking at me. Which is interesting. So we are gonna check again the rotation behavior. We should be sure that, I think it's this actually. Allow physics during rotation. That's okay. That's okay. I think maybe that could be that one. There's always this kind of weird combination. I think the character movement component needs a bit of rewriting, and many things that they are Boolean, they should be enums, to be honest. This kind of thing of something overrides something. It's a kind of silly. No, it's not focusing. It's not focusing me. I'm wondering if it's because this is not valid. I can do here a delay and keep going with this, but this is self, this is good. I'm not overriding any rotation logic, I believe. I can get rid of all this crap, to be honest. I should get rid of this crap. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time. Let me think. Ignore versus rotation. You want to use controller desired rotation. This should be off for sure. This should be off. Why is not looking at me though? We are gonna do something here because otherwise it's gonna be really hard to debug. We are gonna add a arrow. Sorry, add arrow. And this arrow is gonna be not hidden on game. It's gonna be visible. We are gonna make it bigger. This should be always looking at us. It could be like not initialize. And this should definitely, I'm gonna cast, but it's not needed. It's absolutely not needed at all. But I'm just paranoid now. But it's not needed. Then we loop and we try to make that valid, but and we have the arrow now to debug, so let's see. The arrow is not visible. Okay. That arrow there, it should be pointing me. And it's not. Hey, it's looking to the I see what is going on. It's still using am I using the I'm using that. I'm using the quadruped AI. It's not the first time I got this kind of stupid moment there. Controller AI. Yeah, it's the quadruped. Use controller desired rotation. Default speed, ground friction. I'm missing something. I'm not sure what I'm missing. The rotation rate is absolutely clear. The begin I mean, I can do this on tick, but what the fuck, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be needed here, to be honest. Yeah, I'm confused right now, I'm not gonna lie. Why the focus is not working. The funny thing is, like, I feel like I've been here many times in this situation. Like, look, now it's looking at me. Yeah, and that's the interesting changes here. But obviously with a bit of shitty transitions. Okay, but at least it's working as expected. The arrow, at least. I'm wondering. Okay, it's working, that part. Now we have other part that they look horrible as hell, but that's not very worrying right now because that's basically animation blueprint logic and bullshit. But the direction is working. So are you telling me that the begin play is not... Is this even working? Hostia. Are you kidding me? Why the begin play doesn't fire? Oh, I see what is going on. Es que, no, yeah, of course. Let's make it like this. This should work, but the problem is, because I'm doing this very fast, yeah, of course. I'm doing this very fast. It's failing, but at some point, it should stop failing. There we go. Because there is no pawn at that moment. So it fails, it tried, but I'm not there I'm not there yet. But now it should work because the focus is on me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was the problem. The problem is that I didn't exist when I put the focus, so I needed to just to try later. Because again, I'm doing this very fast, so yeah, I missed that. So we can now reduce this speed a bit, and again, I don't expect now to spend too much time in the blend space. Maybe let me just do a bit of tweaks here because I can try to smooth the time a bit, but again, not incredibly needed. Just avoid flickers maybe, but just avoid them. I don't know if this is gonna work, to be honest, because the problem is when they go with negative values and then jumps to the positive, and because I don't have all the data, it will start jumping. But at least, yeah, still doing this crazy shit basically. And the reason is because, oh, this is actually very interesting. The reason is the numbers I see on my top left, they do very strong jumps. Very strong jumps. I'm wondering I'm wondering if rather than using the, I use the desired rotation. So sorry, I'm just speaking out loud, something that doesn't make sense, but rather than using the actor location, I take the controller and desired rotation. What we will get here, because this is desired rotation, but it's not the rotation, it's gonna be worse. Yeah, I think it's gonna be worse. But it's still like completely. No, because this is the base rotation. This is yeah, the strong jumps could be, because what tells me the big jumps is basically it's not using the smooth. There's a lot of stupid math on these Google images that I don't. Yeah, it's this one, but the value is a bit too crazy. Let me see how I did it on, I don't know, Demian Anim. Let me see if I even find this, to be honest. Okay. Really old. Really old. Animation. Let's check the animation blueprint of this one. And let's see what we have here. On the Venn graph. Yeah, no, everything is what I was doing. So, oh shit. So annoying. I guess we are going to try to fill this all over. Holy fuck. Okay, that's a bit bullshit. Okay, this looks covered. We can try this to see what we have. And we are doing everything as expected. The jumps are weird that it's happening in the numbers because, oh, now it's not having the crazy jumps. Yeah, still broken. And the jumps, the interesting part is, you see, just changing a bit, it goes straight to minus 80. I need to use, let me think. So he's looking at me. And I agree that, okay, fine. But even if I go from here to here, if I flicker here, I have been, you know, I think there is a bug that it doesn't update this until I put this again. What is the thing? BS, guys, bullshit. Sangis. Because now I see this new grid updated, but I didn't see that before. So what happens now, man? Because I think it's a fucking bug and I was wasting my time. That's it. That's it, man. You know what bothers me? I'm gonna be honest, when I blame myself of something that has a fucking bug for I don't know how many versions, that the blank space doesn't update until you put it back again. But yeah, now rotates as expected. Can be fast, can be slow, but at least it's not flickering. I can see how the numbers now go as expected. That's cool. Now my wolf wants attention. He wants attention. Come on, buddy. Hey, yo, don't bite my ass, motherfucker. Okay, it's a good movement forward. I'm happy. Oh man, he was annoying me. And also now, that explains many other things. I was freaking out time ago about these rotations, and it's like because I forget about this bug. Basically, if you do changes inside the blank space here, you need to delete it and put it back again. As simple as that. Okay, now, nice. Now we can jump to the next part, which is gonna be doing rotations around the target. Right? So to do that, we can get the time in seconds. We can multiply this by, let's say, each second 10 degrees. Let me see if this works. Look at that. Okay, let me think. Oh, I see. He is still rotating, but he goes very slow. Yeah, it's like a clock. It's 10 degrees per second, basically. So what we need to do is to be a bit... Let's go almost 90 degrees per second. So his entire loop is around 3 seconds and something. And he's doing the zigzag already, which is fucking cool, man. Look at that. And the interesting part is that he is faster. He's faster than the changes. So what I can do is to push him farther from me to do the distances And we can encapsulate this entire rotating, you know, to the prey behavior in a moment and then jump into an attack. Interesting. This is basically now because in this case, well, it surprised me the little bump there. I don't get it exactly why. But this is gonna be cool because, yeah, that's weird though. Now it's a bit slower, I think, than the target. Yeah, let's put, oh shit, let's put here, come on, man. It's opening a Visual Studio in the background. Let's save everything because we are making progress. But what we want to do, we want to visualize where the hell is going, and let's go for that. Draw the box sphere, and this is gonna be duration 0. I don't know, 10 segments, the thickness 2. So this is gonna help me to understand what is the target for real of this dude. So, oh, I need to play first normal, because otherwise there's not gonna be player, so I need to have a player. Okay, so that sphere around me basically is like the chasing ball for the dog. You can see how it's basically getting that. And right now it's almost perfect. Almost perfect. Like, what I can do is basically going here, go into slow-mo and put this 20, go to 1, boom, means that over time it will never fail unless I do this shit. But you know, this is interesting because I'm thinking, okay, so this shouldn't be defined by my forward actor. This should be defined by, to be honest, by X, for example. I don't care. And then we rotate that, so now it's not depending on the camera, it's depending on the world. Yeah, that's it. This is not changing anything. I have basically I have a orbit. And now if I rotate or whatever, it doesn't matter. This dude is gonna keep, well, when I jump, okay, fine. But that's something easy to fix. But the crazy thing is that this dude is gonna try to do these things constantly. Oh, I see a bit of problem there. And it's when I run to the left, and when I run to the right. Yeah, when I run to the left, the ball at some point can get. But there are many ways of fixing this. One would be to make this faster. But the thing is, then it's gonna get really fast. And where it runs like a bit. Okay, there we go. But then, yeah, then it's gonna be a bit fast. But yeah, I like where this is going in general. Okay, the other thing, okay, scary. The next thing we want to do is to project the point to the floor. So we got here a get actor location, blah blah blah, all this shit. This is the final point we want to project to navigation, and then let's say the query can be 3 3 and then here 20, even 30, I don't care. So this is gonna be the point. So even when we jump, the point is gonna still be projected to the floor, and it's gonna keep chasing us. No need to be this so big. So now you will see that the point is constantly projected in the floor. That's our point. And if I jump, the point is still projected there. So the wolf just focus. That's the point. That's where the wolf will want to go. And you will see that basically, if you think about, let's do the pack behavior in general. So the pack behavior, not all the wolves are going to be rotating in the same direction all the time. Not all the wolves will be at the same distance. The way we want to do this to be organic, it is to it's gonna be in the same in this way. So once we got the focus here, we are gonna make a custom event, and this custom event is gonna be change you know, movement direction, more or less, something like that. And we are gonna call this change movement blah blah. And now what we want to do is to put a delay here, and the delay every time I want to have a range between, let's say, random floating range. We want to change this between 1 and 6. And what this is gonna do, it is something really stupid, which is gonna be, let's create here a new variable, let's call this invert rotation, and basically this is gonna be something like this, random boolean, and every single time this is done, we go back here and we repeat this. Now, if this invert rotation is true, we are going to be here and we are going to add another multiplier here, and we are going to do a select float, and we are going to say 1 and -1. If this is 1, it's going to go left to right. If it's going to clockwise or anti-clockwise, basically. As simple as that. And this is going to be rotating every X seconds, sometimes 1 second, sometimes 6. Sometimes it's gonna happen, sometimes it's not gonna happen, because again it's a boolean, so we don't know. So let's see. Our clock is going now in this direction. At any point this could change. Right now it's going to this direction, that's okay, it changed there. Now we have a problem there. The problem is that he might decide to cross the line, because there is this stupid moment there, which is very annoying. Because in the moment I do the math jump, the math could flip to the other side, and that creates a kind of weird situation there. I'm wondering, again, the order of factor doesn't change the result of product. I don't know how it's in English, but I'm wondering. That gonna be honest, that sucks. That sucks a bit, because now I need to think about how to fix that. Again, any multiplication I do here doesn't matter, because the result is gonna be the same, the angle degree is gonna be the same, the axis is gonna be the same. I'm not sure if maybe I use this here, I might be lucky. I don't think I'm gonna be lucky because it's gonna jump. It's gonna cross the line, I think, but we can try anyway. What the fuck is that coming? Are you my dad? Yeah, we start with the fucking spam. Yes, I am. Okay. Shit. I can see the mouse. Yeah, it's crossing the line. It's doing the shit again. So basically that technique doesn't work. Yeah, this is not gonna work as I would like to. I'm trying to think how to get the snapshot of the latest rotation, and then yeah, remove this shit. Man, I'm trying to really remove this stupid comment, but YouTube is literally a piece of shit of UI. Okay. Okay, sweet. So this behavior is not gonna work. We can think about this. I'm gonna put music. As before, we can maybe delay this by a lot and having this time to time. Later I will decide something different, but so far let's keep it like that. And the first thing I want to do is to make this a big in place, so every single animal will have its own rotation by default. And the other thing I want to do, it is to make a float. But I don't know what I'm doing here. To make a float, and this float is gonna be distance. Likewise, this distance now is this distance is now 12 meters. So range random floating range, we are gonna say from 900 to this. And we want also to do this every time here to have different distances. And also this speed here, we are gonna do a range clamp blah blah blah, which we are gonna say from 900 to 1005, from 900 1500. Well, yeah. Then we are going to change how fast this will move. We can say, I'm gonna be conservative because I'm not absolutely sure, but something like this. So we remap a bit the speed of that. Okay, so that's ready to go. What I'm gonna do now is to take the wolf and make copies. Like maybe 6, and see what we have here. We have a lot of numbers, that's for sure. I can see already. That's crazy. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, we have a problem now that they will bump to each other like stupid. So we need to fix that. And the way we can fix this is the idea is maybe to have a AI director that controls every road different, so we don't have this issue. And this can be easy because what we can do we have an index of, can I see the index of, I would love to. Yeah, this doesn't exist, but I think Unreal has underneath. I think there is a way actually. If I get here, if I get self or get string, get substring. Yeah, but I don't know where. Let me see. Get actor by index. Oh, really? This is a cum. No. I know. I think I know. Just for the sake of testing, eh? Get all actors of class. The class is gonna be wolf. For each, we are going to see who is equal self. If this is the case, your index will be this. Now we are gonna take your index we are gonna make this a float. We are gonna clamp this, clamp float RAM 0 to, let's say, you know, we have 6 wolves in theory, and then we are gonna say from 700 to 1600. That's gonna be the distance, and the rotation of this I'm not gonna change anything of this, but I still want to have a random rotation. I don't know if this is gonna work, but at least it makes sense on my head. But again, these kind of experiments are very unpredictable. And for some reason, as always, I don't see my mouse. Dude, so stupid. Wow, I think they are in the same distance. Holy shit. Yeah, they are all in the same distance. Because they consider... Wait, I'm stupid. Get controlled pawn. Let me see if something triggers this. Okay. What is your index? You don't tell me your index. Only one. Yeah, that's definitely not working at all. So I'm gonna make this a bit different. Knowing that there's gonna be an spawner, I don't need to do this in this way. It's kind of stupid, to be honest. But I want to make this expose. And we are gonna say... Oh, fuck, I'm stupid. Okay, I need to do this in the wolf instead. Let's make this in the wolf. Index. Let's make this an integer. Let's expose this integer. We then go to the quadruped, mimic in play. Once there is an actor, we want also to get a control pawn, and we are gonna cast to the wolf. We are going to get the index, and we are gonna promote this as a variable, which is gonna be our local index. We can remove let's save it on this one, and let's remove this one. So now we got that with different index, but I need to go manual until I got the spawner. So now if I go here and I put index, this is gonna be 0, this is gonna be 1, this is gonna be 2, this is gonna be 3, this is gonna be 4, and this is gonna be 5. If I save, every single of them should draw me a different circle distance, like and it's not. They are all running the same track difference. Why do we arrive here? Oh, because, you know, I tell you why. Because I'm stupid as hell. That's why. There is no other reason. It's exactly that. Because I'm stupid. There is no hidden Masonic forces in stopping this to happen. It's more my little capacity of seeing things properly. So now this makes a bit more sense, I hope. But let's see. Yeah. No. Yeah, no. Not yeah. Okay, so more things apparently are blocking my... Ojo, Ojo. That I think I got everything right from the beginning, and I forgot to plug the distance there, man. What the hell, dude? Holy shit, man. There we go. The planetarium. Joder, tío, hay que ser imbécil. Okay. Sadly, sadly things are not working as expected. It looks horrible. But, dude, I work a lot in crowds, so I know how to fix this shit. But yeah, I've been absolutely stupid. So I'm gonna try to fix this now. All right, so let's say 1,200 is the minimum, and let's put 2,000 the maximum. So this is 1, and this is gonna be 120. So this means that here 120 meters is the maximum. This gives enough space between them, but just for the sake of we can put this a bit higher, I believe. This can be even thinner until we do other stuff. That's slightly better. They still have some problems. Like, why? Okay. But it starts to be a bit more interesting. But yeah, it's gonna need a bit of work. First question. Are they... What is this shit? Okay, so they are not doing any kind of changing the direction, actually. They just have one direction, and I think they just can't catch me, but can try something like this. But yeah, there's a reason. You can do avoidance as well. I don't know if they are using avoidance. Maybe that's one of the things, that maybe they are using avoidance. Oh, they have avoidance. I can see how they are trying to avoid. Oh, that's not good. That could be actually... and avoidance most likely is in here. Hey! It's not using avoidance. Then why on hell is... That's fucking odd, man. What if I do this? It's gonna be fucking annoying, right? But they look like they are avoiding. Maybe because it's a detour. I see. There's something wrong. The farther they are, yeah. This is the other way around. The farther they are, the less degrees they travel. Let's try this. I think now it's gonna be better. Basically, they should all feel like have a kind of constant speed. This starts to flow fucking better, man. This starts to flow really well. I love it. I fucking love it. This starts to feel really good. This starts to feel really fucking good, man. I'm starting to fucking love this a lot. Yeah, baby. This is really good, dude. This is fucking awesome. I love how it feels. Those motherfuckers not colliding, going in their own tracks, surrounding the prey. Love it. Yeah, some collisions here and there, but this is... Oh boy, that's nice to see. Oh fuck, I love it. This is really cool. I'm very excited now. Okay, we got some problem when I jump. I'm wondering why, because that should be still projected. Kind of stupid. Oh. Yeah, okay. Fair. Okay, that's fixed. I love it, man. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Because it can rotate, make the attack, and once it makes the attack, it can maybe go to the other direction. So, what we are gonna do now... Let me think. What we are gonna do now... It is to... make them rotate, put a timer, timer fires the ability, we jump with the montage, montage ends, and then kaboom. And kaboom has no literal meaning yet, but I think I'm close to something really cool. So, okay, back. We go to the wolf. We take our Lupus Sanguis ability here. Hey Santana, how are you, man? We go to the attack, this attack. We open this up and we make sure that this is using root motion. Fuck yeah, let's go. Now, we make this a montage. And this is gonna be our attack. Now, we are prototyping everything here on tick and bullshit, but what I want to do here, it is to take this delay and we are gonna do a check. And the check is gonna be if the pawn and the controlled pawn, and we are gonna get both locations if the distance between both is less than, I'm gonna go very conservative, 20 meters. If that's the case, then play montage. We need to okay. We get this. We put this in the skeletal mesh. And then we go here and we go here. This maybe works, maybe not, but and then we are gonna change movement bullshit. We got the distance, you got most of the things, no? So this is the pack. No one, and funny enough, everyone is going the same direction. This is also very unique because they should have. Is anyone trying to do this? Oh. Fuck. Let's remove this here. I'm activating this because the cast get control pawn Wolf Carnine. Fuck yeah. Why on hell? Oh, yeah. Only one though. Okay. Let me just remove this. It's stupid, but let me just remove this check here. And let's repeat this every 7 to 12 seconds. Something tells me that. Okay, thank you for the heads ups. Okay, they are not playing the attack animation. Wait. Maybe because I'm absolutely stupid. Jump. You know this thing that sometimes I think I am really stupid. Okay, I saw a jump. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. let's see now how can we improve this a bit more. So we got the root motion. Now we want to do these checks. I want this to put every 3 to 12. We make this. Even if this falls, we wait. But we want to do this check at least, so they are not being absolutely stupid. Now, yeah, that's gonna work. The only thing is the root motion I think is quite small right now, so maybe we need to do a gain ability and start tweaking that, which is okay, it's what we want. Right now they are not gonna do the attack, I believe, and once they are close, oh, that's very close. But yeah, the thing is that they are good. They are good. Not that good things. So the first thing I want to identify it is how they make the choice, because it is actually pretty interesting, because they are already focusing me. They just it is not that bad, eh? It is not that bad. What is clear is this should be done. This is a behavior. We need to think. So once they are here, they are gonna do a new get closer behavior, and this get closer is gonna be activated here, and once it's completed, it's gonna get back to normal here. And what this get closer is gonna do, and let's put here a delay of maybe 1 second. We need to tune this properly. But what this is doing is gonna swap what is gonna be my target location. And what we are gonna do here, it is we are gonna put a select, and this select is, if it's not get closer, just do your shit. But if it's get closer, what I really want to do is to get the actor location as it is. We are gonna need to project it anyway. And this is gonna be your new location, not the rotation, but going straight to me. And after 1 second, maybe even less, but let's try this first. I don't know why he jumped there though. Okay, this is a bit stupid. I don't like it. So the get closer gets through, and then he tries that. But for some reason I'm not very happy with this. Let's wait 3 seconds or so. And also the other thing is, yeah man, this should be smaller than at least 12 meters. So they don't do that earlier. Why he jumps? Why they are jumping? There is something here very strange. I don't know why the sphere is all the time rotating and doesn't go close. So we should go here for sure. Oh, this is stupid. I see the problem. So if this is false, yeah, try every. Hold it. Okay, all this is stupid. Basically, this should be here, or every 3 seconds. Yeah, it's the same delay. I don't know why I'm doing 2, but yeah, this maybe makes more sense. And now we can put 2 seconds going in. Maybe this works better. I did a mess there with the delays and the loops, I think. They shouldn't jump earlier. Okay, no animation so far, that's good news. Now they are closer. Yeah, that's it. I can see how they come to me. Now it's too much time, and then they do the jump. That's better. So a couple of things I noticed. The first one, we are actually not visualizing the spot, and we also want to change select color, and this is get closer is true. We have this as green, and if it's true, we put this as red or something like this. And now we will see when they are rotating in, you know, pre-attacking and then the attack. And we want just this to be, I think, 0.8 or something. And yeah, you know what? I could just nail when to do this. I can nail when to do this actually, but let's keep it like that to see what we got. I can just basically loop something. So all this is boom. That's great. That's cool. Yeah, I think this could be just literally, if this is true, check every every 0.05, check that the distance is less than 4 meters, I believe, maybe. And once this is true to this, if this is false, delay, and here is where we are gonna put 0.01. And actually with that set I can remove this one. We just start to check, hey yo, keep checking until the distance is this amount, and then we just loop that. We are doing a very quick check until we are in a perfect distance. We are gonna also exaggerate the root motion because now it's very small. I think these dudes deserve a bit of... Yeah, that's cool. There are a couple of things that annoys me, and it's the exit of the attacks. They get a bit stuck there. And there are good reasons of why. But I think I could smooth that out a bit more. Oh, I like that one, you see? When it doesn't hit me, it feels more interesting. I'm thinking how to improve things here. Because it's pretty interesting already. I like it. I like what I see here. It's just maybe I, rather than waiting, I can just do this a delay here, and maybe this could work. Like once you start that, maybe, I don't know if it's gonna work. I just want to check, but yeah, we'll see. Very cool. Very cool. I like it, dude. I like it. Okay, so in terms of movement, let me put music. Where's the music? In terms of movement, a couple of things. I like the rotation rate. I think it's interesting. I can put a bit less. And now we want to play around with friction in general. Okay, fair enough. So it's more or less is what I was doing. Okay, ground friction I can reduce. Acceleration, what is acceleration? Oh, that's a lot. We don't want, that's a lot. Let's say 1000, something like that. Again, now it's a lot of tuning until things work. But now I like it because they have this kind of I fucking love it. I'm really excited. Okay. So next theme is I want to change the speed of the animation a bit. I can do that here on tick. Play rate. Nah, not this. Maybe in the animation blueprint here. I'm wondering. That's actually interesting. Because I can take the velocity, I can take here length, and then I'm not sure about the speed of this dude, but this is gonna be our new velocity. And rather than connecting that into the blank space, we are gonna use the entry. So if we go back now here, we are gonna use this, and I'm wondering, yeah, float clamp. I guess the maximum speed is, I think is, let me see. Okay, max walk. Wow, it's okay, it's a lot. So we are gonna go here, and we are gonna say you are the maximum. Your maximum speed, get to this. You are very slow, get to this. And in theory, if I compile and I go to every other one and I expose, it's annoying to do this one by one, but we expose this as a pin, we paste this. It's silly. It's silly. we expose the play rate as a beam. We paste this. We got this one. We expose. I'm stupid. I'm gonna save everything. It was a scary moment there, microsecond, where I thought it was going to crash with these beautiful control sets. Again, not the most canonical way, but I just want to quickly prototype the idea, because we will have walking animation and shit like that most likely. So okay, expose, and we put this one here, and this one is done. Okay, we can check this, see what we get. It's interesting. Yeah, it works. But this, I regret of what I did there. I regret a lot now. But yeah, we can put this as 0.6 or something, I don't know. I regret because now every single change I want to do, I need to do this crap. I hate it, man. Yeah, that's it. We got the velocity, we got this. I think the acceleration is not quite convenient. I want to make a bit of extra friction. That's cool. Maybe we want to change the rotation speed a bit more. And this. And we want a couple of extra things. Rotation rate, we are gonna put this to 120 each second. Yeah, makes sense. On begin play, we are going to go to this fella, and we are going to take this bone name, and we're gonna put it here, here, and let's see what we have now. So one of the things I notice is a bit of a sliding animation. Oh, I see. So let me think. If I go here to the align graph, can I make change here? No, I can't. Can you refresh? Can you fucking refresh? So stupid, man. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so incredibly stupid. So I do changes here. Then I go to the align graph. And now yes. So it needs to be not connected. There's fucking stupid system, man. I hate it. So if I do this now, can I keep going, please, please, please? I beg you. I beg you to work. Yes. Really. I know with the mode of your bullshit. Okay, nice. Thank you. Yeah, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to smooth out a bit the... I don't think that was actually pretty smart. Let's try this. More or less. I think we need here a... Oh, this is silly. Okay. Ah, fuck. Yeah, okay, fair. Let's put... what if I... Oh boy. What if I do this? Okay, fair. You win. You win. You're putting me fucking nervous. Speed 0. Where are you? Save. And let's reopen this. I'm gonna make a perfect number. Fuck me, man, really. And we are gonna plug this to be always 0. So we prevent this kind of flickering, I think, was there. Mm-hmm. So what happens if we clear? We don't give them a focus. Because when they run backwards, I think I would like them to go to the... But they still want to go after me. I'm interesting. Oh. Yeah, I wish I was not so stupid. Let's try now. I like that now. I like this more. Because we are going to do another boolean here, which is gonna be the control of the focus. So basically once this is true, it's gonna get the focus there. Once this is done, we remove the focus. On completed, we might want to give the focus again after 3 seconds or so, but at least we give them an exit. And here we take the focus, and depending on if it's true, we go here. If it's false, we clear the focus. It's not. Okay, well, good for you. Oh yeah, of course. Okay. You can see how that works. I want to avoid them to walk backwards, basically. It's very awkward. We make the focus. I think they should have focus. We let him to escape. Let's try this one. Because they should be looking at you when they are rotating. They want to jump to you, so yeah, this is interesting. Then goes. Yeah, I like that. How it comes back to check again. This feels more natural. This feels fucking good. Yeah, this feels fucking good. In order to see what is the actual intention of the wolves, let's save this. And let's take this arrow. Let's make this arrow actually very bright. And let's put this arrow a bit forward. And I want this and the reason of these arrows is to understand exactly when they decide to look at me again. It will make more sense now, because that's what defines the different blend space. I don't see fucking shit because I made that so small. Why this is not more visible, man? It's so annoying. There's no way of... Nah. But I can do this on tick. Let's make a tick function here. Event. Let's draw arrow, and this arrow is gonna get no, let's get socket location. And the socket location, I hope this is called head. Head underscore M, okay. So that's gonna be our point to start. Our line end is gonna be actually get forward vector. I think that should work. Get actor forward vector multiply by, I guess, 2.5 meters. We are gonna add this. That's the line end. Color green. Duration 0. Thickness 5. Let me put this as red though, so I can see if the other is there or not. I'm gonna remove this one, hidden. So this is taking the forward actor vector, which is should be the rotation related with that. So maybe now it's easier to visualize their behavior. Yeah. So this is good because I can see exactly where they are looking at. So I want to do arrow size and thickness here just as 2. And also I want the start of this to be a bit forward, so it's not exactly in the head, because otherwise I don't see shit. I guess something like this. I'm gonna put this as green. So now I should be in a good spot to see the entire behavior of everything. Yeah, I like that. You can put this 70, this 300, this 1.5, but the arrow size we can say 40 centimeters, something like that. So we see the direction. Oh, it's 5 already, but I'm not sleepy at all. I love it. I love it. But it's true that I start to see that thing I didn't like, which is running backwards and shit like that. So I think I need to go back. How can I change that kind of thingy there? Like if we are getting farther and farther. Yeah, I think that should be okay. I should do this like random float in range. I should say from 2 to 5 maybe. And then in the animations that we have here, I think I don't know if this is gonna work, but if I add a notify, they have like something like footstep. Okay, so if I put here like sound add, yeah, this is not what I wanted, and most likely this is not working because it's not class agnostic. So let's see what is the logic behind. So if it's footstep, Actually, it should work. It should work. It's agnostic. And also, if I'm not wrong, holy shit, man, that's a crazy class. If it's with the step, it's gonna do this, and then it's gonna check if there is a return value. The make noise is weird. It's gonna check the material. It's gonna play the sound depending on material. Not need to be haptic, but there is no effects related. I think the effects thingy yeah, we can check this one with more time. Right now, let's say we got one there, another one there, pim pim. One there, another one there. We can try that. This is whatever. Let's try. I'm not sure where we are. At least the sound makes sense because yeah, I heard them. But we are not making effects because the system thingy happens here. So maybe maybe I can because it's footstep spawn system allocation when it's mad like this. I would say This is the location, because I'm doing a line. Oh no, the location is this. Then I can take the system template here. I can put this, for example, here, and this is when it's matte or default, which is great. So we are moving to the right direction, I believe. Now we can take, oh man, I need to go one by one. Are you, why so much hate anyway? So yeah, we want this to add effects, and the system we want to add is gonna be, I think I got a footage. Joder. Joder, tío, qué coñazo esto, tío. Fuck me. This is big impact. Hola. That's a bullet impact. Yeah, it's this. Okay, so we got that. Maybe we want to put the volume multiplier a bit like this, something like this, and then we read this, we read this, we read this, boom boom. 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 Okay. Let's go to the sound add actually. And yeah, let's take the volume multiplier, put it everywhere. That's why we have it. Let's use it. And let's take the pitch multiplier and let's use it. That's why we have it. So we got that there. Now this should play a bit louder for our wolves. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. We can copy all these dudes and we can go to the other run side thingy and put it there. Two, and the normal run. We take all this, we put it around there a bit earlier. Bam. Then we got first impact there, second impact around there. Okay. Sweet. Let's see where we are. Because I'm not sure about the particles. Nice, cool, yeah. Too much, maybe. But it's cool. Yeah, maybe I would put this a bit lower, like 20 centimeters or so. And yeah, I think I want to be agnostic. I don't want to do all the custom logic in Notify, and I don't have now the time to put efforts into go deeper into that. So I'm doing something very quick. Yeah, this is actually cool. The last thing I would like to do is to take this and go to the latest one, which is bang, bang. And we need a final sound here, which is not gonna be footstep, it's not gonna have effects, it's not gonna be footstep, it's gonna be so we need to go to our creatures. And try to find something in the meantime. What about this one? But we pitch it. I just don't have now. I don't know if I have in audio ancestor. This is cool. This one, perfect. We can start it here. We got it. Awesome, we can see now. Oh, wait. Yeah, maybe let's make a queue of this. Let's make sure we have the correct attenuation, and let's make also a modulator here. Modulator. And we can also take a random here. So let's make this here, and then another thingy here. We put the 3 of them, and maybe okay, we had these 4 options. We modulate them from this to this. Okay. And then in the animation montage, rather than using that, we use the queue. Cool. So now it's more organic, blah blah. Less artificial. Another thing I would like to do is basically, if by any chance, where's the controller? This is not the controller, this is the controller. If by any chance this gets smaller than something, I'm gonna do a sequence here. I'm gonna take the distance there, and this is gonna be more like a sequence. So we make that sure, and if by any chance this is less than 400 meters, 4 meters, then I want to trigger this logic, custom event, force attack, and we're gonna put the focus, and then it's gonna force the attack. So with this, I'm also pushing the enemies to attack even if they are not inside the loop or their moment, basically. So when I go close to them, they should also automatically, maybe not, who the fuck knows. They are doing weird things. So I broke something for sure. Yeah, I broke something there. Maybe yeah, I don't know why that's not working as expected. I'm checking the distance, then force attack. Oh, maybe I'm making a lot of fucking loops there. Okay, forget that. We are gonna make this outside. So the loop. So basically we're not gonna change the focus there. I'm gonna make something like this maybe. I don't know. Let's try. Yeah, I was putting many things in the loop, so that's why I think they start to flicker. I like it. We are gonna now go. Oh. Okay, that's bullshit. Okay. And then we are going to go here. And then we are gonna add montage notify. Whatever. And then we are gonna go to the controller here, and we are gonna make a sphere trace by I would say by objects, and we are gonna make here an array, and this array is gonna include player, and the location is gonna be okay. I need a 2 minutes break, otherwise I'm gonna pee in my pants. See you in 3 minutes. Okay, so where we were? Yeah, montage, notify, outline trace. We're very close. We are very close. Wolf Karnai. We go to the AI. We then check this. We want we are gonna make this separated. Sphere. No, sorry, custom event. Oh, I have the sound on, or I'm stupid. Yeah. Custom event. Sphere trace, which it will get the control pawn location. It's gonna be the start. Then we are gonna get the forward vector. We are gonna multiply by, let's say, 200. We are gonna add that to the original location, and we have this, and we are gonna say something like this to start with, and we are gonna put this so far for duration, which is gonna be around 1 second or so, but at least we start visualizing what the hell is going on there. And now we have a sphere trace here, and because of that we can use this function in two places. Interesting. Okay, let's see if at least we see the spheres, the height trace spheres. Oh, they're getting funny. Okay. What? Okay, sphere is there. But they are becoming a bit more stupid than normal. And I think this is very broken. The force attack thing, I think, is broken. I think it's broken. I don't know, let's see. Because they were like very close to me, they didn't do anything. Okay, that's working. Yeah, I think... I don't know why it's so broken. Like, for real, why it's broken? It's because maybe it's intersecting with the other montage or something, but... Yeah, they get funny. It's weird that they are not playing the animation. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. I have, yeah, okay. I think it's because yeah, sorry. My logic starts to be a bit more complicated. This should disappear at some point, but so far, yeah, it's attacking. So because if this is false, then you are true, and only when this is ended is false again. Actually, yeah, something like that. And also, if this works as I think it should work, I should also do this here, and once it's true, it's attacking, and once is completed, it's not attacking anymore. Here, maybe, yes, no, who knows. But yeah, I think I did a couple of fucking shit here that I should have fixed earlier. I think they were overlapping, but who knows. That's better. Now, we are gonna put this here, so we avoid a lot of attacks constantly. And the last thing I want to do, it is, if this is valid, send, and this event is gonna be event or hit state. I think it's hit, but let me see it. Far attack from the ancestors. So if this is true, send gameplay, event damage with the payload bomb. Got it. Okay, so we can go now here. The actor is this. The instigator is get control on. That's the instigator. The payload target is this. The magnitude, I guess, is 1. We can test that. I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah. It gives me health though. Yeah, the only thing, the direction is incorrect, but it's interesting. Okay, so this payload, blah blah, this comes from okay, so basically I need to put the hit result here. Okay, so from hit result, and this hit result is gonna be almost 1-1, but the important thing, it is this dot product, and this is the enemy and this is the actor. Okay, got it. So we can go here. I'm wondering also where on hell in the result hit normal set. That's pretty unique. Compressing data in vectors. Okay, hit normal set. Sorry, one second. Hit result. Okay, got it. No, don't got it. I don't get it. Yeah, in the hit result. Okay, got it. In set, fine. And this is get controlled pawn here, and this is get actor, get player pawn here, temporary, until we go to multiplayer, and this will give me the vector there. And then the next thing is gameplay queue, execute gameplay queue, and the queue that we are gonna play, yeah, is FX melee. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna work. FX melee, make off. Oh, this is bullshit. I mean, I can try, but I think this is not gonna work. But anyway. Get context. Yeah. I can try to do this, but gameplay queue. Oh, this is cool. Okay, this is what I wanted. FX. Nice. FX. melee. Put this here. We don't need the context anymore, but we need the actor. We need, I imagine the location of the impact would be this, and the normal would be this. Not relevant, the normal, I don't know why I put it. A part of that, can I get context from actor? Well, yeah, we'll see. I shouldn't do this outside the game ability system, but just, again, prototyping, I want to do this quick, so. Yeah, the sound is not there, but at least the direction is working. And he's giving me health, which is very weird. So this should be -1. Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, I need an instigator, an effect causer, but the instigator, I just think it's not going through. So what I'm gonna do is to play sound at location, and this is gonna be melee? No, ancestor attack. Why? What is the problem, man? Oh, okay, sorry. So no, it's not this one for sure. Attacks maybe. Okay. The location, we know the location. Attenuation, generic attenuation, and we will play a system there. Play system. No, sorry. Spawn system at location. I don't know which system. Maybe this one. Scary shit. Definitely not. Definitely not. Maybe it's blood impact, but it's again like no. Maybe blood. How many? Yeah, we can start with this. Blood impact. Okay. And we put the same location as the sound right there. So we got everything to have a blocking, crazy dudes chasing you and all that shit. We got it. We got it. I like it. Let's try that with Chris. How I do this? World spawn? No. Let me think. Where the controller. Create controller. The controller is king. So here we take this. And we want also to offer Chris a bit of alternatives. So she can defend herself a bit.
I'm injured. Wound is critical.
Actually, it's interesting because I think it's gonna work, because if I'm not wrong, I don't know how much health they have, but
I'm injured.
it's impossible. Wow, it's that's actually pretty accurate of I think that would happen. That you will try to land a single shot and they are gonna be surrounding you everywhere. That, like, yeah, of course.
I'm injured. Shit. Bad.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm wondering what happens on death to them. I don't know even what is their health, because this is based on, I guess, on the it's actually, I'm wondering, so I got ability system component here, and there's some abilities here, creature, close attack and shit like that. That's okay. I guess I'm making damage actually. Then I got this init for glider. I should do here a init for lupus. It's sangi, but let's go, yes, normal lupus. And what I want to put here is just a very low health, 0.5, and it's a bit of shield. That makes sense to me. And the next thing I want to do, it is on death. That actually... should put these dudes to ragdolls if I kill them. But I don't know if I'm gonna kill them.
This wound is critical.
Oh, stupid me. Lupus. We initialize this guy with lupus. We can try that now. Again, not sure if it's gonna work, but
This wound is critical.
also because I'm making a damage, but
Oh, this wound is critical.
yeah, I'm wondering if the hit reaction is even working here, because the reason why I say this is because I think that's kind of great character. I can try to check if we are getting this there and then decide what to do. Definitely. Okay, so we go there. We are definitely moving into the right direction. Apply damage. Yeah. Okay, so that is definitely there. So I'm gonna put the health like 1, and this is for lupus. So if I go here to Wolf Carnae and I see the that's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's okay. Are we actually hitting this at some point? Okay, let's remove this one. No, we are not. Yeah, because that's a lot of health. That's already 2 of health, and we are not killing it. So why not? Why not? do we have in the wolf carnai on attribute? Oh, okay, this already explains. Okay, sure. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, but not this, but on attribute change, we want to check health, get attribute float, here, get float attribute, and this is gonna be health, and this is less or equal 0, then die. Yeah, I don't know why. Hey, I have 2 dice. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Of course. There we go. Yeah, basically I yeah, okay. I think now it's gonna work. I was not listening to the changes. And this could be epic or a massive fail. Right now, I'm killing. Hostia. Wow. They are a bit silly. But at the same time they are cool. We need to improve the ragdolls. But I like what I see already, eh? So we go to characters, Karnae. We go to this dude here. And we go to the ragdoll. Which right now is not horrible, but it's not great. Shouldn't be like a lot of work. What I'm gonna do is to show the bodies, no show the constraints. Take all the constraints. Yeah. And we can limit them to 5 degrees each. So now we simulate things are a bit more rigid in general. Maybe I can go to something like 8, 8, 8. And now we can take maybe, you know, this one, 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 and this one, and we can put this like 30, 30, 30, so it has a bit of extra. And also maybe the head, we want this to be like 20, 20, 20, and the jaw maybe 15, 15, something like that. And now the last thing is to that's better, but maybe also we want to make this a bit more stiff. Let's try that. I'm very curious. Interesting.
I need support. This wound is critical.
I like it. I like it. I really like it. That's cool. That's really cool. I think I would like to have more. Now it's quite stiff, I think. I think maybe we want to be a bit less stiff. So when simulating, why is still simulating there? So maybe 120, 120, but also most likely we want this one and this one to be a bit more open, like this. And this one I would say as well. And all the tail in general, I would say why not just open up this a bit more. And also these legs here, I would say 30-30. And the same I think should apply to these other ones. I would say 30-30. Because that's gonna also make them to fall a bit better. Yeah, otherwise they would never fall. So I think that's gonna be a good compromise. That's really cool.
Shit! Oh, this looks bad. Shit! This looks bad.
Wow. Well, that's badass. I like the flow. I'll save everything. What the fuck? Save. I like how it feels. I like it, dude. I really like it. Okay, for these wolves, what I would like is where I have the I close it. I don't want to destroy the actor. Also, the sound is silly. Where is the queue I made? Something like this. I like this one. Yeah, let's put this one so far. And we pitch multiplier. Something like this. No, tío.